Time to take a shower.
Is now ready.
Shower's ready.
Please proceed to shower.
I need to rip a shower real quick. Nice hot shower before I get out there.
37. Your shower is now ready.
Do you want to learn how to make the most? Do you want to know? Releasing, hit to the basket. That didn't make sense. Bringing your back torso, screwing it all up. Where the disc pivots and rips from your fingers. Into the disc as it rips from your fingers. I'll say rips from your fingers 16 more times. Item technique to take your game to the next level.
Almost.
There's a loss of power and a loss of control in your drive. It was quite a grueling 7-8 days of scripting and going out there for shooting 10 hours a day, but it was an incredible experience. You know, we really get to go through the mechanics and the technique of disc golf, and you know, I really enjoyed teaching in that way, but it wasn't the easiest as far as remembering the lines. You know, it was very hard to portray the ideas that you actually know and the knowledge you have on disc golf. It was always probably the hardest part, was the scripting of it all. But it was a blast to, you know, create the scripts and go through and really try to dial in exactly all the information you want to, you know, put in a video. But it was cool, you know, hanging out in La Mirada, got to go to the dry lake bed, get to hang out with you guys, and it was a blast all week. Had a great time, and got to hang out with Crazy Greg, and he got to be the production assistant and take care of things, and everything went smoothly. You know, like, we were pretty fortunate to have the weather we did and the time we did, even though the first couple days were rain. I think it gave us time to kind of prepare for the days ahead, and like Thursday, Friday, Saturday were just epic days, super sunny, real nice weather out of La Mirada. Then the last 2 days of El Mirage were perfect, one windy, one calm, and I think it just worked out perfect for us.
So what's the production called, Avery?
Deep into eating apples. Proper technique of eating an apple. First, you want to attack from the side. Never up to down, but side to side is the best way to attack the apple. Not like this. Not such a short term, organized, right to the point. I've been part of, you know, the Chains disc golf documentary, and helping with collaboration efforts, doing that with video shoots, and working with Derek Hastings on that production. And it's, you know, it's a 5-year odyssey. It's a time-consuming, very long documentary with lots of disc golf footage, lots of different interviews, and it's basically something you don't want to shoot in a week's time. You want the long time where you kind of see you progress. And it was cool seeing older footage even from, like, you know, 4 or 5 years ago. And that's a totally different production in itself, being a documentary and then having like a, you know, a week-long video shoot for an instructional video. So it was quite an experience, and I had a great time doing it, and look forward to doing more of these. I think this is just the beginning of this, and having other versions and longer cuts of instructional videos for Discmania, and I think a lot of people will benefit from this, seeing these on YouTube and seeing them on the website. Rolling a 1973 Oldsmobile. This baby's a beast.
It was Betsy Blue.
Betsy Blue.
Yes.
This car has a website. Does it really? Yeah. You made a website for it? BetsyBlue.com. I'm actually expecting a full-fledged, just high graphics, very intense but concise, good information to the point, talking about the backhand, the sidearm, the putting, the mental aspects, and the pressures that come with being a professional golfer. and I see nothing but great things from Essa and his production. I can see already how he's going to piece this together, and the storylines with these are going to be, you know, pretty interesting. And I think they're really going to keep people involved and really enticed by seeing the graphics and the storylines and putting it all together with an instructional video. And I think the buzz is really gonna hit the States and Europe as a whole. And these are videos that are going to be on YouTube and available for players for many years to come. And they're going to benefit from seeing these videos and becoming better players because of it. So these are going to really hype up the Discmania brand, and they're really going to hype up disc golf and the exposure to disc golf across the world.
Go.
Oh, you want me to throw out the basket?
Yeah.
I learned a lot about my game, and really trying to break it down as far as you obviously know the mechanics and the methods of the putt and the drive and the sidearm, but it was kind of cool to, you know, break it down to the very, you know, quick, minute movements and how you make those adjustments on the fly on a course. Like there's 100 things to learn about each one of those particular disciplines, and to put them all together, it's really overwhelming for someone to learn that, but to teach that is even harder, I think. And I definitely learned that I could be a lot more concise with my teaching and make it easier for them to understand what I'm trying to teach them in the whole learning process of disc golf technique. And I think it's helped me a lot with just kind of trying to break down my own game and be a more effective player, you know, technically and on the putting green as well. So I think this will help me along the way, and I look forward to doing more instructional videos and teaching along the way as well.
Tule. Got him!
Disc golf. First thing that came to my mind was worldwide. How it's a sport that's played for the most part worldwide, and the increased exposure is really going to bring this sport worldwide eventually. And you know, it's kind of like a mission of mine to build the exposure and blow it up a little more and really hype it. But it's well on its way. You know, it's just, you know, it's as professional as we make it. If we make it professional and really take it serious out there, I think other people will as well. Deep in the game, I just think of teaching and instructional technique, and really taking it, you know, to a deeper level of understanding, making players understand the proper ways and the correct ways to do things. And hopefully these videos will make them understand and realize there's a lot more to the disc golf technique that they know of right now, and hopefully it helps them and benefits them on the course. Discmania, it's the pinnacle of disc golf at this point. You know, it's the higher end disc golf company that is out there to produce a better brand, a better marketing, and it supports its players. You know, it produces incredible discs, and was really out there to benefit the players. Not only the players that you sponsor, but the players out there that are learning about Discmania. And I'll say right now, the PD and the PD2 are my favorite drivers for long distance overstable, and then I'm really working the P2 in the bag for a real nice stable putter. And I really like the concept that Discmania brings to the table, along with not just the company, the brand, the marketing, but Disc Golf Park as a whole. So I see big things for Discmania in the future.